demand and the request or assignment here today is simple. Nigerians want a free, fair, credible, and peaceful electoral process. I don't know if there is anybody that is an enemy of free and fair elections. We came here on the 9th of May and dropped a letter in the office of the Senate President and the House Speaker. We gave 30 days, which will elapse by the 6th of June. And today is the 20th. And the reason for this visit is simple. Within these 30 days and first 20 days, we have not had anything. Nigerians know that there is a timeline for electoral reform. At most, by December this year, we must have comprehensive electoral reform. The entire request is simple from our own petition, which is just two. Let there be mandatory electoral transmission of results, electronic, from the polling units to a central server. We want to know what caused the glitch in 2023 and why we must not have further glitches. The person who conducted 2023 is still there as INEC chairman. Nigerians want to fix leadership. That is what we want. The Senate President should know this. They are Democrats. President Tinubu is supposed to be a Democrat. The House Speaker is a Democrat. I be Democrats no can like free and fair elections. The simple thing is electoral reform. It does not matter who is clamoring for it. It is a part of a democratic process. And everybody that is in Nigeria, Nigerians do not need to die to vote during election. INEC cannot remain the weapon fashion against Nigerians. The president was in Ghana for the electoral inauguration of the new president. He was in Senegal. He was in South Africa. What are they learning from those countries? Why is it that in Nigeria, 93 million people will register, 89 million will collect PVC, but less than 30 million will come out to vote? Why do people not believe in that process? And if leaders do not perform well, how do you hold them accountable? So that is the demand for Nigerians today. We want to tell them this is 20 days. We have not heard from you. Senate committee presidents, chairman, Senator, the former governor of Plateau State, Simon Bakolalo, Senator Ereti Kingibe, you are all members. For 2 years, you have been meeting without any result. We don't want any shenanigans. So Nigerians, we must mount on this INEC reform. Once we fix INEC, we can begin to talk about judiciary, law enforcement, and every other reform. But first, we need a means of holding politicians that are to be elected accountable. Simple as that. What are our demands? Electoral reform. Free and fair election. Abi, you don't like free and fair election. Simple. My name is Peter from Nigeria.
Randy Peters, one Nigerian that is consistently consistent. Sometimes I wonder why any Nigerian would not want to support Randy on electoral reforms. I wonder why. Are you not proud of your candidate? You think your president doesn't deserve to contest in a free, fair, and credible elections? Or is it that you only prosper? He's only Jagaban and political maestro and a tactician in elections that are not clear, not acceptable to global standards. So, of course, we have seen recently that Nigeria has now been subdivided into, or the Nigerian activism space have been subdivided into activists and castivists, and anarchists. Of course, activists, very few. People like Randy Peters and a very few persons, Mama P and some others, who constantly put out their voice, only national discussion, irrespective of what they think and feel. Castivists that cash out on every available opportunity to put money in their bank account. And then there is the anarchists, people that will never support anything that seems to make Nigeria. See, there are a set of Nigerians, if they hear that there is a place to go and buy good governance, quality leadership, or a better society, they will fight against it, because the only reason they are relevant is because the country is in chaos, and they will never do anything to support any idea or dreams or vision or pursuit that seems to want to remove us from that current quagmire. So at the end of the day, you are wondering whether they should be giving this. So that's how some of you are. A lot of you who claim to support certain political influences or who wants to be president, you like the idea of being president, you don't have any plans for this country. You are just popular with the challenge of the country. And just like somebody that has been known to be a beggar for a lot of years because of a physical or mental condition. And now you say you want to go and heal that person. The person say, no, this is already a source of livelihood. That's how a lot of you are. It's not a source of livelihood. And that's why I wonder why somebody would not support a free, fair, and credible elections. Somebody will not push for it. And I appreciate all those of you that reached out to me and said you were looking for the venue. I spoke with Mama P today, and I was proud. She flew in all the way from Edo State to join the people for that particular push to the National Assembly. Because we are wondering what Akpabio-led 10th National Assembly they are doing to ensure that we have a credible, a ready electoral act that would set the pace for the kind of election. With all of the things that happened in 2023 election, you would not think that any Nigerian will support that will go into the 2027 election, not covering the loopholes. What glitched the glitched? Was it deliberate? Was it a human factor? Was it a mechanical factor? Was it a technical error? Do we need to increase or improve on the server? Do we need more IT experts to get involved? Do we need to get more international experts to doing this? Why was it that just the presidential leg of the elections that had a glitch and every other one went well? Why? So all of that questions. So should we resort? Randy said there on that video that we should move on to electronic, but I want to make it open. Should we stick to electronic or stick to manual? Let us know, because if one of the things that happened in 2023 was the deception at which INEC ran the election, they had sold the idea to us that everything was going to be electronic, and everybody ran with it, only for them at some point inside the game, the tournament has started, you are changing rules. You said there was a glitch and you resorted to manual collation without recourse to the agreement, gentleman agreement that we had with the Nigerian people. And then the court said that INEC reserved the right. So we want to know, INEC, choose your platform, choose your pattern. Is it manual? Let's go. Or should the National Assembly say, no, we have the capacity to do electronic, let's go. So that whatever happens afterwards, you will be held responsible to say, in the Electoral Act, no longer gentleman agreement, not what you think anymore. These are small, and there are some other issues. Of course, the long term, we also have a long term position about who appoints INEC chairman in the future, and all of the things. There were several other loopholes, including the issues about how Akpabio and Medlawan, all of them came with placeholder, and now it seemed messed up. So electoral needs to be reformed. The process that no society have stated that everywhere. No society ever grows and become sane without rule of law, separation of power, due process. No society is not possible. So all of the things that happens in this country, all of governance, administration, agency, attribute, everything that should be implemented and executed must be done by the rule of law and due process. Again, thank you, Randy. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for the sacrifices. You don't live in Abuja, but you have that. We didn't see many Nigerians come out today, but it's fine. It's fine. We move. On electoral reform, I stand consistently. And I'm sorry I couldn't make it again. It's happened impromptu. But I'm trusting that by the next call, I'll be in the forefront pushing for this. I'll catch you another time. Bye for now.